week 49, and the colors are all warm pinkish colors. So warm pink, toast, biscuit, and elephant grey. Almost like a purple grey, like a purple undertone, pink undertone to the grey. Biscuit is a warm color. This warm pink and toast. It's quite a soothing combination of colors. So let's mix them. What I'm going to do for the pink, I've got some colors out here, is I'm going to look at using permanent alizarin crimson. I'll have a little bit, just a tiny dot of magenta to add some pinkiness to it. All of the colors will have white in them, white gouache. That's designer gouache. So for toast, the toast color, I'm mixing up quinacridone deep. So it's like a brown color, but it's a beautiful translucent color, as you can see there. But when I add white to it, it will become opaque and more muted. Biscuit, for biscuit, I'm going to do a combination of one of my staple colors, which is nickel azo yellow. It's a color that I love using because it's a translucent color, but you can do so much with it. It can go acidic and it can go warm brown, and it can contribute to create a beautiful orange color as well. And then for the elephant gray, I'm going to use Payne's Gray, and I have a bit of ultramarine blue. I don't know if it really needs it. Just have it there on the side as well. And then I will mix some of the red into that as well, and obviously white. So all the colors will be quite pastel, softer opaque tints. Mixing up the pink, the warm pink, I've got the white gouache and the alizarin crimson. So that gives me almost the correct color, but there's something in the color that makes it a little bit less of a perfect pink color to my eye. It's as if there's a little warmth to it, just a tiny bit of warmth. So if I add the magenta to it, it will make it more of a like a Barbie pink color that will push it into that. It makes the color, the pink, cooler, like a cooler, stronger raspberry pink. So I don't want it to be too much of that, so I'm going to add a bit of the quinacridone gold deep, which is this beautiful brown color I got here. Adding some of that to it, and you can see how it makes it warmer and browner. So just, when I say browner, I mean it takes the sweetness away. It needs a bit more white. I've added a bit more white to it, and there I've got the lovely warm pink color. So that's with the white gouache added. So that was alizarin crimson plus magenta plus quinacridone gold deep and white. Quite a lot of white added to it. For toast, I'm using my same brush, just adding some water, and I've got just adding it to the brown. So I've got a bit of the pink in it. There's a sort of a pinkish undertone, whereas the color is quite brown. I'm going to add all of this white to make it into a pastel opaque, and now I need to get it into more of a deeper brown. I'm going to try to do that using the quinacridone gold deep that I've had before. So make it a bit more brown again, but I need to take away some of the warmth. This color, this toasty color, is not a very vibrant color. It's quite a neutral color. So I'm adding a little bit of Payne's Grey to it. And as I mix that together, ooh, I think I was a bit heavy-handed on the grey there. Yep, indeed I was. Need to add more brown to it. Just turn this around. Just going to mix it all up so I have a good quantity of paint here. Yeah, I was a bit heavy-handed on the grey. So that color is in fact much closer to the elephant grey color that I wanted to mix. And the lesson here is that the grey is, the Payne's Grey is just so overwhelming that even though I wanted to make a light brown color, it sort of reads much more like the Payne's Grey or the elephant grey color, this one that I wanted to achieve. So what I'm going to do is I'm still going to get it back to where I want it to be, adding more brown and adding more white. I'm ending up making a big amount of brown paint here, toast color paint. So I've added more of the deep gold color, the quinacridone gold, and I'm also adding a little bit of nickel azo yellow just to make it more warm again. So toast, the color toast, is made from quinacridone gold deep plus Payne's Grey, small amount. So I'm going to do a little exclamation mark there. Plus nickel azo yellow. And quite a lot of white added to it as well. The biscuit color I've got is made up so far of nickel azo yellow and white gouache. So I get this beautiful warm color. Let's just be careful the two don't mix up. And then to this I'm going to add absolute smallest little tiny dash of quinacridone gold deep and alizarin crimson, and I will very carefully mix it in so I don't make the same mistake as I've just done there. So tiny amount added. So it just gives it a little bit of a blush, just lifts the yellow and makes it a little bit richer. Lovely. And that is, so it's a lot of white, nickel azo, so that's nickel azo yellow and some alizarin crimson plus quin deep and white. So the white there's quite a lot of the white in there already. And then the last one is the elephant grey. Elephant grey is a mixture of alizarin crimson, ultramarine blue, Payne's Grey. Then when I have that mixture, tiny scoop of, so I just have that bluish purplish pink, and now I'm adding it to white. And it should give me color I'm after. Yep, it's a beautiful grey. So let me quickly write that down. There I go. That's Payne's Grey, alizarin crimson, plus ultramarine blue, plus white, and that gives me that lovely grey. So those are the colors for week 49.